Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nader with Friends 3, back with another war recap video. Um, we'll jump right in, not much to talk about. So, that's the current war. Log. Alright, we face this clan. They were, I give respect to anybody that'll form a clan and try to war, but these guys, they weren't up to par. They were okay. They came through and 3-starred the lower guys. Spyro's like an 8.5, and everybody below that is all 8s and 7s, but then they couldn't really do much to our 9s. Looks like they got their number 1, tripled our number 1, but Fleg's, he's not a full 11. He's like a 10.75 or something. I don't know. But we were 2 stars from another perfect war, which is great. Really, really good for us. Again, these guys weren't very developed as far as their defenses and heroes and walls go, but it's 3-star in any base is still a pretty good achievement, and so much props to Friends 3. Let's get into it. One-on-one, Flag versus their Town Hall 11. Let's see what he can do. And when the war first started, I checked out this base, and look what I saw. Almost the exact same base that Flag smashed the last war. It's this, I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about it, but it's this ridiculous base with no defense in the middle. So if you can basically run your troops around the outside and take out the entire outer ring of the base, they go into the core and take out the town hall, and it's a 3-star. So it's not the best base in the world, but people love internet bases. They don't have much imagination to make their own, so it is what it is. Flag draws a CC. And he brings his heroes in to begin to create this bottom half of the funnel. Take out again the CC. Try to take out that BK, which he does, and then he brings his miners in from the top right. And because he created that funnel, they can only go in one way. And he's got 5 heals, just like last time, with his warden behind, and he's just gonna run around the outside ring of this base with his 5 heals. He's gonna keep his miners up to full hit points with his heals, and he's just gonna run this base. It's not super exciting. There's not a whole lot of strategy that goes into it, but I'll tell you what, as long as Supercell allows for this attack to be as strong as it is, it doesn't make sense for people not to use it. The key is to win wars, right? And when it comes to Town Hall 11s, it's not exactly easy to be tripling Town Hall 11s. So if Supercell is going to give us an attack that makes it relatively easy to triple these almost max Town Hall 11s, then we're going to use it. So he pops his Grand Warden ability right before that big bomb goes off to keep his miners up. He's still got one more heal in the bag, and if you see over here, he's still got that Inferno, so he's going to most likely save his last heal for when his miners approach that Inferno, which is, I guess, that and that Wizard Tower, the final threats on the entire base. So you should see the heal here. There it goes. Miners underground, taking that heal, getting full health again, and there's really just nothing else in this base that can stop it. They're all full health. Excuse me, he's got a bunch left. Take out the IT, take out the Wizard Tower, and there's no way an Archer Tower and a Tesla are going to be able to handle that many miners, especially with the Grand Warden behind him supporting. And then look, right to the core, 99%, no defenses, no bombs, nothing. Just a lonely little town hall waiting to get smashed. So, good job, Flag. Nice attack, dude. So 1 was an 11, 2 was an 11. We couldn't quite take that out. 3 was a 10, a pretty good 10. We got 81% on it. 4 and 5 are both 10s, and we tripled both of those. So let's look at those replays here. Our guy SL is a 9.5. He's got max heroes, and he's taken out this pretty developed Town Hall 10. He's got max Expos. He's got max Infernos. Looks like the rest of the defense is Town Hall 9. And he's got okay heroes. Level 20 is what I would consider just okay. Definitely not super strong, but not like he's got, level 10 queen or nothing. So he draws the hound out. He knew there was a hound in there. I think he just wanted to take it out quick so that it wouldn't even cause a threat on the inside of the base. As you can tell, he killed that hound while his queen was taking no damage from any other buildings inside the base, which is always smart if you can make that happen. That way your queen's not getting pounded on by like an expo while she's trying to take out the hound. If you can lure the CC away from the base, that's always best. So he brings in a golem, which is great because it tanks here, allows him to create a funnel, and he actually gets pretty lucky here where his BK breaks off to the left and leaves that DE drill so that his BK and his AQ and his miner horde all go left. And he brings 4 heals and a rage, which is actually my preferred method for miners. I like to bring that rage to get him through a tough spot. There's always, seems like in every base, there's always a spot that's like, oh man, I don't know if my miners are going to make it through there. You drop that rage down and the miners go absolutely nuts. It's almost like hogs under rage where you blink and you miss them just taking out like 10 buildings. So that's how miners are. But if you look at this attack, he's just destroying this base. Both his heroes almost at full health. The miners are leading the way. There goes that rage. Watch the miners just bust through these buildings under rage. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing's going to stop him. He's still got 2 heals. He's still got both hero abilities, and the heroes are still at full strength because everything's targeting the miners. Nothing's even targeting his heroes yet. And you just drop the heals down, keep the miners up, let the heroes run some countermeasures behind him, and it's over. Nothing can stop him. There goes the final heal as everything approaches. He's probably going to pop his hero abilities here pretty quick as there goes the king. That Inferno can be pretty nasty, but not when you got a BK, an AQ, and like 15 miners on it. It's just not going to get stopped. It goes down, and then, oh, looky here, an unguarded town hall. I don't know. I don't like that base, but it is what it is. Nice attack, SL. Very, very nice work, dude. Now let's look at Icy Eric. We haven't seen him yet. Here's his debut on the old tube. Icy Eric bringing in the Balloon Parade, which is one of my favorite attacks in the entire game. I love it, especially in a game that seems to be dominated by ground attacks with like your Mass Valks and your Hogs. When guys can mix it up and bring in air attacks, it's super exciting to watch. So he brings in his golems, creates his funnel with his wizards, make sure that his golems draw the CC. I talked about that on the last video. It's really important to have your golems draw the CC and not your like BK, because he'll get dropped super quick. Drops his poison down. His AQ takes out the drag. His BK takes out the enemy AQ, and then he starts his air attack quick. He's already got everything in there. Why not start it? His AQ is going to come in, take out that Inferno with a little bit of help from those couple loons. He's got 2 hounds on that first AD, and then as the loons take it out, he's going to drop his next hound up there at about 3 o'clock for his final hound. He's still got his loons in there. He's just got a ton of haste for days. Loons are taking out the base. Now watch this freeze. Watch how good this freeze is. Oh, so sexy. Right in there, gets the Inferno and the AD, plus that haste right there to bring all those loons right into the Inferno. Take it out, take out the AD. There's only 1 defense left in the entire base that can even target his air, and it's about to be toast here in a second. It would have been nice if that air mine could have taken out the hound, but it didn't. But it doesn't matter. Now look at this. See that loon? He brought it and he saved it. That to me is one of the most key aspects of any air attack, especially on good Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. If you gotta save a loon for the backside buildings, I would have to go back and check the time. I'm not sure if it would have been close, but I've seen many, many air attacks fail because guys drop all their loons on the front side and don't have anything to kill this backside ring. Always, always, always save at least 1 loon for that backside trash so that you don't get caught running out of time and pounding your head against your tablet because you missed the 3-star. So good job, Icy. Way to represent, dude. So our number 15 taking on their number 6. This is SirWill. If you watch the last video, you see that SirWill likes to take on the big boys. He's like the he's like the little dog that likes to take on the big dog, and he does, man. He takes on this base. The heroes are pretty comparable. He's got 21-21. This guy's got 22 and 23, but this is a maxed out Town Hall 9, almost fully maxed walls. So this is by far no slouch of a base, and he destroys it with HGHB, which is his attack, like I said last time. He loves this attack. He's really proficient at it. His king walks, which is kind of a bummer, but I mean, again, in the end, he just ends up taking out the trash on that left side, which is okay. So you see the Giants going in. He's got his healers raged up. His healers focus on his AQ, which is kind of a bummer, but as the AQ progresses through the base, the healers switch back to the Giants, which is what you want. You want to keep those Giants up, and then you just keep dropping rages. Rage, rage, rage. 3 rages for the Giants and the bowlers and the core. And then once they get that core taken care of, you start bringing in your hogs from the top to just take out the outside. If you look at 99% of the bases out there, you got all your big bombs somewhere in the core. So if you have your Giants and your bowlers, take out the core. You know you're safe to drop your hogs along the outside ring, and they're not going to run into any big bombs. The biggest thing they'll hit are some spring traps and some skeletons, which, I mean, they'll just run through. It's not a big deal. This base is done. He's still got his AQ ability. Looks like there are 3 healers on his queen who's full health. He's got like 10 or 12 hogs left. I mean, just destroys this base as number 15. Really good job, SirWill. Way to jump up there and take that base out. So let's keep working. See what else we got. That's Rocket on a dip. Really nice job by him. And then we got Red. We saw Red last video, who did an amazing job with an air attack. Now he's going back to his roots, which is the ground. He's bringing a Go Vaho with some bowlers in the CC, which is a cool variation on just the old Govaho, which is a nice attack. But, you know, it's always nice to mix it up. So he brings in his golems, and then his whiz to create the funnel, pops the wall, drops his heroes and his Valks, and then here come the bowlers behind. Get that heal spell down to take everything to the core. He drops his heal spell just to make sure his kill squad's at full HP when everything starts shooting at it. Drops his rage. He missed that first poison that the enemy CC redirected kind of away from that first poison. But as long as you get your queen in there and a couple wizards, you know, you really only need that one poison, and those troops are going to take it out. So he's got his king up at the top right, clearing out that side of the base. He's got his queen along the bottom left, and then now that the core, like I said on the last video, now that the core is taken out, he can safely bring in his hogs and not have to worry about any big, you know, double big bombs or any string of big bombs that are going to take his hogs out, because the entire core has been thrashed. Drops that final heal, and the rest is just cleanup. I mean, literally, there's nothing else that can stop this attack. He did a really nice job taking out the core, and the rest is just cleaning. So good job, Red. 2 highlights in a row, man. Keep it up. And this base is done. Good job, dude. Let's move along. What do we got? Nemesis. Our boy Nemesis, our number 8 hitting their number 9. I mean, this base is pretty well developed. It's got pretty high defenses, mediocre walls. I mean, I would consider pretty low heroes, but just watch how smooth this attack is. I mean, everything's planned perfectly. Everything goes perfectly. He brings his minions top left to create the left side of the funnel. He's going to bring his queen walk from 12 walking right to create the right side of the funnel. And then as she moves around in a clockwise rotation, he's going to bring his BK and some wizards to create that bottom half of the funnel, and then bring his Valks in. You see right there, he brings a hog out to lure the CC while his AQ isn't being hit with much DPS. I like this. See that staggered poison? that staggered poison is super important to slow down, especially when you have a drag and some loons in there, or a baby drag and some valks. When you stagger those poisons like that, you slow the CC down so the AQ doesn't take it all on at once. Even though the poison's going to slow down the DPS of the CC troops, she can still get in trouble if all the CC troops come at her at once. So that staggered poison's a nice move. You see he rages his Valks in, he heals him in the core pretty much, and then rages him back out of the core, and then drops another heal. So four spells, 2 rage, 2 heals, no jumps. Just let the Valks tear a path through the core of this base. Nothing can stop them when they're healed up, and when they're raged up. It's just ridiculous to watch them work. He's got a ton of hogs left, and the base is done. No more defense. Still got his BK ability. Both heroes at max health. A ton of Valks, a ton of hogs. I mean, this base is done. Really, really nice attack. I watched this one live, and I remember thinking to myself, man, really nice plan, really nice execution. Just great work, Nemesis. Nice work, dude. Let's see what else we got. B-Wood had a nice one there. Ronnie had a good one. Sack had a good one. Buck. Let's watch J-Rad. He brings another balloon parade attack, which is always nice. We do a lot of Valks and Hogs in this clan, so it's always nice when people mix it up. I mean, this base it's bad. Super low Town Hall 8 defenses. But just for the sake of strategy, I guess we'll watch it. Plus, it's a variation on the Valk Hog that we always bring. So he brings in his Golem with some wizards to create the funnel, and his heroes and the poison to take out the CC. I think he wanted his Valks to go core there. They end up walking a little bit, but it's all right. They kind of create the funnel on that side so that his heroes and the Golem go middle there. Drops his rage down, pops the BK ability so that he can start taking out some of this trash, and then and now it's airtime. So he starts his Hound from the top. I mean, every air attack's basically the same. You drop a Hound to distract defenses, and then you drop Loons behind it with either a Rage or a Haste to get them moving, because Loons are super slow. But the key, just like with Hogs and with Loons, is pathing. You want your Loons and your Hogs to be pathing in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion. You don't want them to have to go back to kill any defenses. You want them to flow smoothly in a waterfall fashion around the base, taking out the defenses, again, clockwise or counterclockwise. You don't want to leave any defenses behind, so they have to backtrack. That's basically a swag heal right there. He didn't even need it. Still got that Hound up. It's not going to pop. But, I mean, just overpowers his base. Got a ton of Loons left. We'll speed it up because it's over. I mean, it's not even gonna matter. Still got that sloppy up. Got pups and Loons, and the base is done. Nice work. Again, weak base, but just for the strategy sake, we had to check it out. And that's it. Nice war. I mean, I wish we could have got that perfect. I mean, running the perfect war is always nice. It's always good to come in and run a perfect war, but you know, it doesn't always happen. But still a really good job. Maybe next time we can get one. Again, props to this other clan. I don't even know how to say it. Os Recrutados, I guess, but you know, they just didn't have what it was going to take, and we smashed them pretty good. So if you like the video and you like the series, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep producing these things. We war nonstop, so check back in a couple days for the next war recap video. And once again, this is Nader with Friends 3. It's been fun. Peace.